you can clean up this mesentery and this layer of skin that goes around it. And there you can see, there's the penis right there.
Tic-tac looking like thing?
Yep, looks like a little tic-tac. So that's the male, and you are responsible for both male and female. So let's go over the pregnant female. And let's try to find some of the same things for her. So obviously, here's the babies right here. We need to follow this all the way up. This cream white colored material is fat. She's obviously going to have quite a bit because she's pregnant. This is the uterine horn, and we're going to look at a non-pregnant female. So you can see just how stretched out that is. And right up here at the top is this little squiggly ball. That is the ovary right there. So that's the ovary, usually bigger in a pregnant female, so we can see it much easier. And this narrow neck right there, that narrow piece that connects the ovary and the uterine horn, is the fallopian tube, or what's known as the oviduct. So either one works. So oviduct or fallopian tube. So ovaries, fallopian tube or oviduct, and then uterine horn that surrounds the baby. Since we have uterine horn, we have to come down here to where it connects. This part right here where it connects is called the cervix. So again, uterine horns going this way. You can see a rat's uterine horns going up. That way they can have a litter, so do cats, some other animals. And then right here at where it meets, where those two uterine horns meet right there, that's the cervix. Vagina then down in there, but we can see the vagina. So urethra right here, vagina is right there, and then of course you can see the anus right by the tail. So these babies have to come out that vagina. Yes, I know. So when we look at trying to find her kidney, it is encased in fat, right? Encased in fat. And if we're going to find the ureter and the bladder, you have to move everything around. There's her bladder right there. So you can see her bladder. We also need to take a look at a baby. So let's perform a little bit of a C-section here. We're going to open up the uterine horn. Now each fetus has its own placenta. So I'm going to pull that out so you can see that. The placenta is this disc-like flat pancake thing. So here is the placenta. Here's the fetus. You can see, here's the tail right there. Here's little feet. Right? There's a little baby. Right? So you need to call it a fetus. And you can see that with the placenta, if you move this little amniotic sac around, you can actually see the umbilical cord, which is attached right there. So once you expose that, you can actually see umbilical cord. So each fetus will have its own placenta and umbilical cord that goes to it. Let's look at a non-pregnant female and see the difference. Actually, yeah. So a non-pregnant female, again, we can see the kidney right there. If we push this down a little bit, you can see where the hilus is, and you can see her uterine horns. So her uterine horn, there's a uterine horn right there, and there's the other one. So very, very small in comparison. And if we locate her ovary, there's her ovary that is actually somewhat enlarged. And then her fallopian tube or oviduct is right there.